Welcome back with Daybreak. This is John Mark Freeman of the Greater Coosa Valley Chamber of Commerce, and I'm excited to start a new segment partnered up with Daybreak and the Chamber of Commerce. It is going to be called the GCV Key Member of the Month, and what we are going to do is we're going to highlight a different member every single month, and we're also going to talk a little bit about some highlights, some events that are going on in Childersburg or the Greater Coosa Valley area. And a couple of things I wanted to highlight this morning is we wanted to talk about our chamber coffee. We do it every single month on the second Tuesday of the month at 8:30. We will go and visit a different local business or industry or somewhere along that line in the Childersburg or Greater Coosa Valley area. And we will have coffee together. We will have some breakfast. They will cater the food for us. And we just go hang out and spend time together and get to network and grow our resources of people that we know. And this upcoming month, it is going to be on July the 11th, we are meeting at Coosa Pines Federal Credit Union in the Childersburg location, and we'll be eating some breakfast with them. Please come out and hang out. It'll be on July 11th. That's that second Tuesday. It would actually be next Tuesday morning, and we're going to have some breakfast with them. You'll see a lot of people that you probably know, and we'll get to hang out and spend some time together. The Childersburg Parks and Rec are going to be doing Ed's Pet World Reptile Show. It is going to be Friday, July 14th at 1 p.m. and it is open to the public. All you need to do is have $5 in your hand and you can get into the door. The Pumpkin Festival is something Childersburg Park and Rec has done year after year. It's happening Saturday, October the 7th at 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. It'll be at the John Cox Stadium in downtown Childersburg. And our last event that we're going to talk about this morning, it is going to be Tiger Fest, yet another event that happens yearly in the Childersburg area. It is Friday, August the 4th. It is from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. And of course, this is presented by all the local schools in Childersburg, by Childersburg Elementary School, Watward Elementary School, Childersburg Middle School, and Childersburg High School. Kind of way to get the school year started with a bang here in Childersburg, and we are very excited about what is happening and a couple events. But back to our GCV Key Member of the Month. Every single month I will be bringing somebody from the Childersburg membership, and we are going to introduce them, let them talk a little bit about what is happening in their business organization. And we are very excited that this morning we are met with Childersburg Family Dental and Dr. Roxanne Weaver.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited to be here. This is so neat.
Thank you for joining us this morning. And you are the inaugural person to start Childersburg, to start with GCV Key Member of the Month.
Yeah.
And thought when me and Chris and Jimmy Dale were talking about this, I thought Childersburg Family Dental would be a great way to start it off because you guys are new to the area. But before we get started about them, tell us a little bit about yourself, Dr. Weaver.
Well, thank you so much, John Mark. I'm very appreciative of the opportunity. I have been in dentistry for a little bit over 5 years. I've been practicing a little bit at different practices over the Birmingham area. I am originally from Huntsville, Alabama, and then went to my undergrad at Auburn, so War Eagle, but we won't hold it against you. I know. We have a mix in our office, so everyone's welcome, I promise. And then I did my dental school at UAB and just really fell in love and knew I wanted to stay here in Alabama.
That's exciting. Yeah, I remember when I first met you, Dr. Weaver. It was so cool seeing somebody so young with so much energy come into Childersburg. It was really exciting, and that little building is beautiful. So tell us a little bit about when Childersburg Family Dental actually opened up.
I would love to. So we opened officially back in October of 2022. I merged two smaller practices in the Childersburg community together. They were about a half a mile apart. So it was a really wonderful opportunity that was presented to me that I just could not be more grateful for. So we've been in business officially, since October 2022.
And I remember when you guys opened your doors, we did a ribbon cutting for you guys, and we thought it was going to be outside and it was going to be pretty and it was going to be a great photo op. And then it started raining, and it wasn't just a little bit of rain, it was
a storm.
Rain. And so that we fit everybody in the office in the room, and we had everybody in there, and that was exciting.
It was.
And we were pleased to have the mayor, Ken Weston, was
That was
there, and we
really
had
neat.
multiple people show up, and a lot of my board members showed up. So it was exciting to have
Right.
everybody in that little room, and
It sure was.
and do a ribbon cutting inside. So
Yeah.
that was new,
No, I
and we
was
put
so
that on our
excited.
Facebook as well. So since we're talking about it, tell us a little bit about Childersburg Family
I
Dental.
would love to. So one thing about our office is, like you just mentioned, it's a really beautiful office inside. You can't tell from the outside, but all of our patient rooms open up to beautiful windows to our little garden. So it's a very welcoming place. It's flooded with natural light. Our motto at CFD is comprehensive and comfortable dentistry, and we try to be both of those things. We know that the dentist is nobody's favorite place to be, right? But we try to make it as comfortable and positive of an experience as possible. We also try to be as comprehensive as possible. We understand most patients would like to keep procedures in-house rather than being referred out to Birmingham or other areas. So I do most procedures like root canals, extractions in our office, because that's something that's important to our community and therefore important to me.
When we did our ribbon cutting, you actually got a little tour of the
Right.
location, and it was surprising how nice everything was.
can't
And I did
tell.
love those. I mean, the windows are from ceiling
They
to
are.
floor,
In
and you
every
get to
room.
look outside into the garden, and it is beautiful.
It is.
It is awesome. You guys did a great job with that building.
Well, thank you so much.
What made you want to open a practice in Childersburg, Alabama, out of all places?
Well, you know, like I said, the opportunity came to me with the two smaller practices, and I could tell that they really just needed some stability.
Yeah.
You know, one of the offices in particular had a rotating door of dentists over the years, and so I wanted to come in and give continuity of care to our patients because that's what they deserve. So
That's awesome.
I felt like it was something that could flourish both for our community and for myself, and I'm really excited.
So we're going to be seeing you for quite a while
Oh,
in
yes.
Childersburg. Well,
From
that's
now
awesome.
on.
Well, you know, we talked a little bit about you opening your practice. Has Childersburg made you feel welcome?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, like he mentioned, even in the pouring, storming rain, we had a really successful open house where Mayor Wesson came. The community has gone, you know, they've been so gracious, and I am so grateful to them. It's been such a positive experience from day one. I have felt so welcomed, and yeah, I'm really excited to be here.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about Childersburg Family Dental. How many employees do you have,
I
and
would
what are
love
their
to.
roles?
I love to talk about my team because they're the heart and soul of my practice. I couldn't do
Absolutely.
it without them. We have two hygienists, Kelsey and Caitlin. So those are the people that will take care of you, especially as a new patient, cleaning your teeth. They really put a focus on continuing their education, and we do all periodontal treatment in office. So they are wonderful and wonderfully trained. We have two assistants. I got one from each of the two offices. Could not have been luckier with who I ended up with, and that's Heather and Caitlin. On our administrative side, we have Taylor up front, and she actually used to work on the clinical side in different offices, so it's such an asset to our team.
Yeah.
She's who will answer the phone when you call, and she's going to be able to schedule you really effectively because she knows, how to do that. And then our
Awesome.
office manager is Jessica, who I have worked with since I graduated, so I knew when CFD was just a twinkle in my eye that I had to bring her with me, and I'm so grateful that she did.
Jessica's the one who I deal with mainly. I
Yes.
actually was texting her this morning, and
She's the
she's
best.
awesome. She's a
She
ray of
is.
sunshine, and she's got so much energy.
She does.
And it's just incredible how she keeps up with that. And it's fun texting and emailing back and forth with her. Because
Good.
she's just fun.
She's such
she
a
has
great
so much
asset.
energy.
Yeah.
So what are some of the goals that you hope to see for the rest of 2023? We're about halfway through the year, a little bit over halfway through the year.
Which is crazy. This year has flown by.
It really has.
But I'm glad you asked. There is one thing that we're really excited about. Talking about how great the community has been for us at CFD, we kind of came together recently as a team and said, what can we do to give back? And so what we're going to be doing is a free dental day, and that will be in late October. We haven't finalized a date yet, and that'll be a time for us to serve the greater areas for underserved people to make sure that they can get out of pain. Even something as simple as cleanings we'll be offering. It can be a really fun day that the whole community can get involved in, whether that's sponsoring us or even just helping us promote it. Click a share button on social media. I promise we'll make it easy on you. But we're really excited about that, and that's something that's really important to me, is to give back to the community that has given me so much.
Well, that is awesome.
Yeah.
Please, when you get that date in
We
late
will share
October,
everywhere, yes.
send it to me. We'll be happy to share it. We'll announce it from here.
Thank
We'll
you.
put it on our Facebook, on our newsletter,
Yeah.
on everything. And speaking of our newsletter, if you are not a part of the Greater Coosa Valley Chamber of Commerce newsletter, please follow us on Facebook and send us a message. We will get you added on it. We send out 2 scheduled newsletters a month, 1st and 15th, depending on how the month falls. And we will always highlight a member of the Chamber of Commerce, because that's one initiative that I tried to took this year was highlighting my members a little bit more. So we're doing it in this format, and we're also doing it in our newsletter, and it's a great way to hear kind of what's going on in the Childersburg area. And so what can the GCV residents do to help CFD reach those goals?
Yeah, absolutely. So that's where we'll be reaching out for sponsorships for our free dental day, just to make sure that we can take care of as many patients as possible, even just promoting it. And we're really excited just to be accepting new patients at all times. I wanted to briefly touch on, we are going to be rolling out a membership plan. And what that'll be is sort of an alternative to traditional insurance, both for those people who don't have access to affordable insurance and for those with insurance that isn't suiting their needs. You know, I don't know if you've ever heard of waiting periods or things like that, but what we'll have is something where it's a yearly fee that patients can pay monthly. It'll include all of their cleanings, emergency exams, but even more exciting, it will have a discount for all procedures, cosmetic or otherwise. There'll be no weird stipulations, nothing like that. So that's something that we're really excited about. We can also partner with local businesses to even tailor that specifically for them so that they can offer their employees insurance, which I know as a business owner is something I would be really excited about. So yeah, keep an eye out for that.
That's exciting. So many things going on. And
we do.
Touching back on the free dental day, it might be free for the patients who are coming in, but it's definitely not free for you guys. So whenever you guys find out information, please let us know, and we'll be happy to share that.
Thank you so much.
So since you guys have been open up for, almost a year now, the practice has been open almost a year now. What has been your best success story that you've had so far?
I love that question because, it's hard not to say CFD. It's my baby, my pride and joy. I'm so incredibly proud of it. But what I'm almost more proud of is the way that the community has really embraced us. I'm not from this area originally. That didn't have to be done. But the way that they have welcomed us with open arms, continue to help us grow, things like this. I mean, I'm so excited and proud and happy to be here.
Yeah, I will say one thing about the Childersburg area and the greater Coosa Valley area, Sylacauga, they have been so welcoming, because I'm not originally from this area either. That's a long story, but most of my life I was in Hueytown, Alabama.
Really?
And so about an hour and a half from here. And when I came to Childersburg and Sylacauga, and especially when I took this position, they have been so welcoming and so opening. So this area is amazing. And
they are.
Before we get out of here, is there any final remarks that you have that you want to let the people know?
Yeah, we're just, again, so excited to be here, and keep an eye out for that free dental day. We will be sending a lot of information out about that, and keep an eye out for those membership plans. And if any local businesses are interested in providing that insurance to their employees, just give us a call.
Yes, ma'am. Well, thank you again so much, Dr. Weaver, for coming out this morning. And the Childersburg family team. It has been awesome to work alongside with you guys. And again, this is John Mark Freeman from the Greater Coosa Valley Chamber of Commerce. Make sure, if you have not already, to follow us on Facebook so that you can know what is happening and stay in the know is what we like to call it. So follow us on Facebook. Send us a message if you have not already so that you can be added onto our newsletter so you can know what is happening. And please, please have a great rest of your day. Hopefully your 4th of July was amazing. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and get back to work today. Have a great day, and we will be back later on with some more Daybreak.